In this video, I'll be covering the new event template that was released in 2021 in Fliplet Studio to replace the older event template.
From Fliplet Studio, you can hit the plus button to add a new app, and the event template will be right here as the newest item in the template list. The old event template will be listed here as single event. The new event template is designed to support multiple events as well as have different experiences for mobile and desktop users. So if we visit this screen, the first screen in the app is an onboarding screen that will explain to users how to use the app. After that, they'll go to the login screen. If they don't have an account, they'll be able to register for one. This account will be used across multiple events if they're going to attend multiple events, and they'll be able to include their details here, personal information about themselves that's going to be shared in the events, as well as their login information. Once a user logs in, they'll be presented with an event list. If they have access to multiple events, they'll see them here. As an admin, you'll be able to add an event that is open, so anyone that has an account in your app will be able to see it. It can have access requests, so they have to request access to it, or it can be closed, so you only give access to individuals specified ahead of time. And when I'm logged in as the admin here, I will be able to see the admin menu where I can manage the events, existing ones, or add a new one, manage all of the users in the app, manage awards which are shared across multiple events, and export any of the data from the different events. Now, an admin will have access to all of the events. They'll be able to designate other people as event managers that will be able to manage individual items for each specific event. But as a regular user, if I click into an event on mobile, the first screen I will see is the event info screen. This is where you'll have information about the event or the venue. Next, you'll have the agenda, which will have all of the sessions for the length of the event, as well as information about each session. If you click into a session, you'll be able to see things like the speaker, content, which can take a variety of forms, and users will be able to answer polls, surveys, or ask questions. There may also be a link to the floor plan if it's an in-person event, a link to relevant materials, such as PDFs or websites. The next screen will be the list of attendees and speakers. Speakers are highlighted across the top here. If you click into them, you'll be able to see their contact information, bio, etc., as well as any sessions that they are speaking for. And you'll be able to click into that, see that there as well. Attendees is very similar. You'll see a list of all of their contact information and anything else they've included in their profile. Materials. Materials may be associated with a specific session, or they may be for the whole event. Popular resources will be highlighted across the top, and then all of the other resources will be available here. These can be documents, PDFs, links to websites, etc. Notifications. So if any notifications come through in the app, users will be able to see them here. Exhibitors. This is a list of the exhibitors at the event. And if they click into exhibitors, they can request a meeting. If users logged in as an exhibitor, they'll also be able to see those requests that have come in for their company. And in an in-person event, users will also be able to see on the floor plan where this exhibitor is located. Okay, and that shows us the floor plan screen as well, which is the next screen in the list. You can have multiple floors for one event. You can have these different markers which can link to agenda sessions or to exhibitors. Discussions, this is kind of a public forum for people to create a new topic. Any user can come in here and create a topic, and then other users can come in and comment on that. Twitter, this could be an event-specific Twitter or the Twitter feed for your whole company. My awards, so as a user, I'll be able to see the awards I've achieved. This is engagement in the app. And then the leaderboard for each event, so who are the top people that have engaged for this event, as well as the top commenters. Feedback, this is generally at the end of the event. A user can give feedback, can customize this form for them to rate the event. The settings, I'll be able to come in here and edit my profile information, see more information about the app, see my awards, and in this case I'm logged in as an admin. This is where the event managers will also have access to be able to basically edit any of the information from within the app. So they can manage users, the event info, the agenda, materials, exhibitors, and the leaderboard for the awards. They can also send out communications from within the app itself, emails or push notifications, check attendees into the app. This will just give you a list of all of the users, and you can just click check in and check out. User feedback, this will show the session survey results. So you'll see survey answers from each participant for each session, any questions that were asked for each session, and then the responses for the entire event feedback survey. And then lastly, you'll be able to go back to the event list from here, and you can also close this event. So if you don't want to delete the information, but you don't want it to be shown to users anymore, you can mark the event as closed. Now on web, this app will have a slightly different experience. When a user first comes into the event list, instead of being taken to the event information because they may not be physically present at the event, when they click into an event, they will see the reception screen here. Now this is designed for a desktop computer. It will show the event here. There's a slightly different menu style here. They'll be able to see the next session that's coming up with this top bar, a list of the full agenda here on the left, the event info right here in the center, and the discussions here on the right to help keep those not present at an event engaged. And if I click on an agenda session, it will open up the session screen, which in this case, being physically present at the event, the primary aspect of it is video. In this case, we've embedded YouTube, but you may use Zoom or other options. And then this sidebar, which the user can close to focus on the video or be able to open up materials, polls, questions, attendees, and the agenda itself in a sidebar so they can still have that all on one screen. And that's about it. Thank you for watching the video.